Hey guys, we have this 2013 Ford Escape in the shop, and today we're going to update it. It has the factory screen, and we're going to add a backup camera to it. So the cool thing about a lot of existing product out there is we can now adapt into the factory screen. So a lot of people were saying to me, like, are you worried about newer vehicles having screens? Not really, because there are thousands and thousands of vehicles out there that have these screens that don't have backup cameras or navigation. We can now adapt into them and give customers this, because if you try to go to the dealership right now, not too many dealerships are keen on doing retrofits. They're more keen on doing services and getting into a newer vehicle. That's just how they're designed, that's how they're trained. So you have to find the right aftermarket shop that can adapt into your vehicle and is willing to work on it. Remember, we work on Fords, we work on Volkswagens, we work on Hondas, we work on everything in between because we're trained to do it. So for this particular vehicle, we are just adding a backup camera. But just so you guys know, you can add things like navigation. You can even have 360 camera systems if you want. There's a lot of options out there for you. So this particular system uses a T-harness. So we put one plug into the screen, the other plug goes to our module and the vehicle. Now, we still have to do some wiring where we have to make our connections, decide what settings we want. And you can see here that we've tested taped everything and bundled it all nicely, and that way it'll tuck behind the dash and everything's very easy to diagnose. So we're almost done. We do have to put this through a reset procedure, so we have to hold the volume button for 10 seconds, let the whole system reboot, let it run for a bit, then turn off the vehicle and let it sit, and then we can test it. Now before that, this particular camera has the ability to change things like turn the LED light, reverse the mirror the image. I leave all these buttons out here so it's easy to take out. That way I'm not removing the screen to get these settings. I can just remove the panel instead. Let's take a look. You see all our wiring is run in the boot. Any good shop or anyone running their system or their wiring is going to use the factory boot. Now I've seen people go around it. You can always go through here 9 times out of 10. There's very rare instances you can't get through this boot, especially when it's this big. So all our panels are back on. I didn't show it, but we did grommet it and we did seal it. So when we make the hole, we clear coat it, we put a grommet in, clear coat it over again, and then we put sealant in the hole as well to make sure that we don't get any moisture or corrosion over time. Okay, now that we have it installed, let's go ahead and try it. So here we are, neutral, parking brake off, parking brake on or off. If you guys are noticing the lines, it's because of what the camera's picking up. It actually is, with the naked eye, very clear. So putting in reverse, responds very clear. We opted not to put the backup lines on, but you can have them on if you really choose to. The other thing we're checking is to make sure the orientation's right, to make sure we did not mirror it incorrectly. So we're looking over here, that is where the door is in the shop, so that's all correct. Put it into drive, comes out of it very nice and quick, works really well. I'm pretty impressed with this. Here are backup sensors going. These LED lights only turn on when the camera's on, the way we have it set up. You can see now the vehicle's in park, same thing in drive, these lights turn off. So these lights help the camera see more at night. In the daytime, it doesn't make a huge difference, but at night, the better your backup lights are, the better you're gonna be able to see all that camera. Here's the camera while we're backing up. Very wide view. Now, I still wanna mention, use your mirrors. You still have to check your mirrors. You still have to 360 check and look around the vehicle, around your surroundings. But the latency is very low. It's very clear to me. It works really well. I'm very happy how this is working. And because there's some, like, I've even seen some factory cameras that it's like you can see the frames almost. So the nice thing about this is if this camera ever gets damaged or if you ever want to do an upgrade, it's a lot easier to change it now.